we're back with the host of the United States of Scandal, Mr. Jake Tapper. Let's talk about the rough Oval Office meeting on Friday.
Yeah,
that was really interesting.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes things like that can seem like a lot of flash. But as you said, you think he believes everything he's doing.
He thinks that Ukraine started the war. I'm not joking.
When you ask the question, who is responsible for Russia invading Ukraine, his answer is
Ukraine. Specifically Zelensky.
Who is a dictator, according to him.
When he's obviously not. But yes. And so again, with the taking him literally and seriously, I mean, there are people who are thinking he's just doing this so he can get the best deal possible. And I do think he wants the war to end. And I do think that somebody has convinced him it would not be a good idea for Russia to just take all of Ukraine. But I don't think that he's just trying to get the best deal, and that's why he's slamming Zelensky and not saying anything negative to Putin. I think he actually, that's where his heart and his mind are.
Yeah, but there's something something beyond that. Because it's not just that he thinks that Zelensky should make a deal because Zelensky or NATO made the wrong choice of making it look like Ukraine might get into NATO and therefore Russia had no choice but to start killing people.
Right.
He's tossed Europe out the window and closely embraced Vladimir Putin. If you look at that conversation they had, he and J.D. Vance really seemed like they were advocating for Putin's position, not just trying to do what was best for Ukraine.
Correct.
And so here we are 6 weeks after Biden leaves office, a mere 6 weeks, the entirety of the alliances of the last 80 years are on their head.
Right. And I will also observe, he campaigned on that.
He said, this is what I will do.
He was anti-Zelensky. He was pro-Putin. This is not news to anybody. I don't know that anybody thought he was actually going to go as far as he did or has as far as he's gone so far.
Two huge news outlets were not allowed in that gaggle there for the Friday thing. One was Reuters and one was Associated Press.
Yeah.
And the Associated Press, of course, has been barred from both the Oval Office and Air Force One because they won't say Gulf of America. They say Gulf of Mexico for obvious reasons.
Well, they
for obvious reasons, Jake. For obvious reasons. Sorry, go ahead.
Just to add their explanation, the Associated Press is they have readers all over the world, and it is only called Gulf of America in America.
Not even here. Not called that here. Not called that here either. Not here. It's not called that here.
Not in this room.
I'll tell you that.
We'll see how people cover it when it comes to hurricane season.
All right, great.
Then
do you like the band? Do you like the song? Do you like the band?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, do you know the song Up on Cripple Creek?
Of course.
All right, let's sing the first verse together. When I get off of this mountain, you know where I want to go.
I'm just going to be percussion.
Straight down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of
America. Is that not the lyric?
I don't think it is.
If I become president, we're going to call it the Gulf of Colbert.
On the old show, I called it the Gulf of America. My character called it the Gulf of America.
Is that true?
Yeah, like 14 years ago, I called it the Gulf.
You made this up?
Yes, I think he steals everything from me. Yes, I called it the Gulf of America when the oil spill was there. The Deepwater Horizon.
Do you think that he got the idea from you?
He steals everything from me. Yeah, I've got a really good legal team getting together on this too, yeah. We got them all together. All those guys from Suits are working for me now.
Including the guy that didn't go to law school.
Including the guy who didn't go to law school. We're going to take another break here, but stick around for more Jake Tapper, everybody.